Okay, I just got done working out, so that's why I look all crazy. But as always, feel free to send in a comment, whether you're watching this live or after the fact. I always try and do my best to get back to you and answer your questions. But before that comes in, I wanted to talk to you about patience. And it's something that I've been working on recently. Well, I've always been working on it. But just having the awareness that I'm quite an impatient person, and how this really can hold us back, especially with, like, you see it all the time with weight loss in particular, or trying to get in shape. When we start to try and get in shape and, we are giving it our all, but things aren't happening yet, it can be super frustrating, And it really only happens when we know we're being diligent, we know we're putting in the effort, but we're not seeing the results that we want. So really, when it comes to being patient, it's understanding that these things compound over time, So let's say you are drinking 3 liters of water, you're working out every day, you're, eating salads, cutting back on junk food, and, you feel like things aren't happening straight away. Well, it's really just patience, like these things will compound over time, but time is going to be a factor, So I'll give you an example. Like, if you think about it, think how many times that you've done something, or even like when you were at school and how that feels like yesterday, or something that happened 5 years ago or 10 years ago even. Like you see these posts on Facebook where they talk about movies and stuff coming up that have been out for like 20 years, 30 years, but you remember seeing those movies at the cinema. Point being is that time's gonna pass anyway. So even like doing something every day for 6 months, like it may not seem like a difference. Like if you eat a salad today, you're not gonna notice that. You're not gonna notice your body shape change. But if you do that every day for 6 months, the effect that has of you sticking to that one habit change is gonna be massive. But is the time, is the factor, is the patience, is the thing that's gonna kind of make that difference. And it doesn't matter, it doesn't necessarily even have to be weight loss or body shape, whatever your goal is. It's small habits done over time, which is gonna make that difference. But again, where it kind of holds us back is that if you're not being patient, then you'll get frustrated and you'll stop doing those habits that are gonna give you the result before it has a chance to kick in and really make, for you to see that difference. So try not to be frustrated, try not to be too gung-ho as well. So that's another thing as well is, doing too much at one time. So because you want to get the result and you want to see it tomorrow, or, with a lot of these things, you wanted the result yesterday. So if you wanted the result yesterday, you're going to be like overworking, working super hard to try and get that result today. But you're going to end up burning out. Like if we take weight loss, for example, again, let's say you say, right, I'm definitely committed to changing my body shape this time. So you change your diet, you change your training regime, you start exercising, but bearing in mind you weren't doing any of this before. Well, it's too much, isn't it? It's too much of a change. It's too many variables you're trying to change in such a short space of time. So again, this is how like impatience works in a different sense. Because you're so hungry for the result, you're gonna do too much stuff and end up falling off the wagon. So understand that it takes time. Understand that these habits need to be formed. I've heard quotes of it takes 21 days to form a habit. I've heard other quotes 60 days. I've heard other quotes 90 days. But really the point of this whole video is when you're committing to real change, lasting change, you need to commit for the long term. And as I said before, understanding that these small little details compound over time. So again, you're not gonna see the benefit drinking 3 liters of water has on your body in a day or even a week, but do it for a month consistently and see how much more energy you have, see how much more fat you start to lose. Do it for 6 months and see how your body shape changes. So we really are a result of our habits. Whatever we do on a daily basis. But again, those things are compounded over time. And I heard a good quote, I can't remember off the top of my head, but it basically goes along the line of that time makes an enemy out of your bad habits and a friend out of your good habits. And that basically means that if you've got bad habits, let's say you eat too much chocolate, for example, and you do that over time, that's going to bear results on your body. You know, your body's going to show that over time. But let's say you go to the gym every day, or even let's not even say a gym. Let's say you go for a walk every day. And then, you know, your mental well-being improves, your breathing improves, your relaxation, your stress levels go down. But again, that is only going to be noticed over time. So I hope that helps. Just a little bit on patience and how patience is so important to any goal. You know, I do believe that things can happen overnight, and I do believe that transformation can happen quickly, but that's very rare. And in most cases, we become our daily habits built over time. So understanding patience is super important. All right. As I said, as always, leave a comment if you've got any questions. Comment and I'll try my best to answer it in the next video. I'm going to be doing these videos every Thursday evening at 8 p.m. Try and get more people on and ask some questions live as well. So stay tuned, guys. Peace.